Okay, so I have been tagged. My three luxury items that I bring on trail. It took me a minute to really kind of figure out what it is that I bring for luxury. There was a few things that I thought were required that after thinking about it, yeah, they're actually probably luxury items. I'd probably be fine without them. Um, yeah, so the first thing is my ThermARest Z seat. Um, this thing is fantastic, multi-use. Um, it's great for when you have rocks or thorns or mud or a wet log that you want to sit on. This is really convenient for that, but you can also use it as a windbreak for your stove. Because it folds up, you set it on the ground like that and block the wind. It's kind of nice. You can also use your backpack to get kind of another angle. It works really well for that. This thing weighs 60 grams according to the manufacturer. Mine on my scale weighs 63 grams. And I recently got a new one. New one weighs in at 58 grams. So on my scale. So the nice thing about getting a new one is I just cut out 5 grams away from my backpack. Yeah, gram counters, right? This has been fantastic. I use it every day, multiple times a day on trail. It's gotten a little thin. You can see right here is where it's strapped to the top of my bag. But it's still plenty useful. I got the new one because as a gift, so thank you for that. But this one still going strong. I could probably do a second through hike, maybe. Not sure, but I'm really in love with this thing. I love it. I don't think it's a necessary item to have, but I will probably continue to bring one because I love them that much. Item number 2. Power. Okay, this is my Anker 10,000 milliamp hour battery pack. It's pretty small, fits in the palm of your hand. If you're planning to take videos or photos or have a GPS unit or something, you need a way to keep it powered up. So this comes in handy. This needs one of these to plug it in. This is Anker's IQ 2-port plug with the prongs going this way, not that way. I got that for that reason. When you are in town and you need to charge, this only takes up one spot on a power bar, whereas the ones where this is turned this way takes up 2 spots. And when you are looking for a spot on a limited amount of space power bar, and you see that, that's aggravating. So I got one of these specifically for that reason. The other thing is it's got 2 ports on it, and obviously only one input on this. This allows me to charge this as well as my phone or my GPS or what have you. The downside, this is a little small. Obviously that kind of depends on how much you use your electronic devices, how often you need to charge them, how far between towns are you going. I would get about 4 days or so out of this. And that wasn't taking a lot of videos or anything. So, will it work? Yes. I upgraded though. I bought this bad boy. This is my RAVPower 20,000 milliamp hour. Okay, so double the power, double the fun, right? This one has 3 outputs and then 2 inputs. So this one can actually be used for both things. It's a USB-C in and out. Fast charging, in and out, it's fantastic. You also have your standard quick charge input and then 2 USB-A outputs. The middle one here is a quick charge, what RAVPower calls their iSmart. And then the last one, oh sorry, this is the iSmart. This one is the Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0 output. That's what that is. Bigger, heavier, lasts twice as long. right? So if you're making a lot more videos, a lot of photos, you need more power. This one weighs in at 377 grams. The 10,000 weighs in at 193 grams. So it's up to you. I went with this one. The other nice thing with this one is it comes with, you don't have to buy it separately, it comes with a single output iSmart charger. Okay, again, this only takes up one plug on the power bar. But the reason why you only need one is because you plug this into this, and then out from here, you can plug in multiple devices at the same time, charge everything. Okay, so this is charging while your phone is charging, while your GPS unit is charging. Everything's charging at once. So you plug it in, plug everything in, and walk away. Go get some groceries, go have a shower, go do some laundry, whatever you got to do. And then come back in a few hours and everything is charged. Now, if you are not charging anything on this at the same time that this is charging, this will charge about 5 hours or so. If you are plugging things into this device and charging the device itself at the same time, yeah, it's going to take longer. You're probably looking at like 8 hours. If you're having it overnight, whatever. Plug it in, right? You're taking a zero, plug everything in, go to bed, wake up in the morning, it's all charged. It's all good. Number 3, umbrella. This is the Sherm Swing Light Flex umbrella. There are smaller ones out there. They actually get a little shorter. This one doesn't. This is as small as it gets. Where this comes in really handy, at least for me, was in the desert. So it's hot. You don't get a lot of snow. You don't get a lot of rain. It does get windy, but you know, this is super helpful for those really hot days where there's no shade. So if you are sitting up against a couple of bushes or something, trying to get a little bit of shade, and you pop this up above you, you are in heaven. Take a little siesta, a little bit of shade, have a nap. It's a beautiful thing. The rest of the trail, PCT, I would say this isn't as useful. If you're in, say, Washington, you get a lot of rain, snow, that sort of thing, I can definitely see this being useful, and it absolutely would be. My trip, I didn't really have that problem. I had fantastic weather the entire time. So this for me was unnecessary. I got rid of this probably, well, it was right at the end of the desert. So, Kennedy Meadows area somewhere. And would I carry it again? Yeah. Would I get rid of it at the end of the desert again? Yeah. If you want on-the-go shade, get a big brimmed hat. This is a pain in the butt if you've got it attached to your shoulder strap or you're carrying it, right? You're moving up, going zigzagging down the trail. The sun's not always in the same location. You always have to keep this adjusted. And that's a pain in the butt, especially if you've got 2 trekking poles. I only hike with one, so I always have a hand free. But even still, it's a pain in the butt. So I would say just either attach it to your strap, which I'm not a big fan of, or big brimmed hat. That's my suggestion. Big brimmed hat. That's pretty much it for my big 3 luxury items, things that make me feel luxurious on trail. I'm going to tag a couple people. First person I'm going to tag is Eastwood. Jason, I want to see what you put in your backpack that you consider to be luxury items. He and I met on the PCT. Great guy. Afterwards, he actually ended up going out and doing another trail. I'd like to see if he had the same 3 luxury items or if he switched things up. That'd be good to know. Second person, Google. Google is doing the 2018 PCT class video. Super looking forward to that. Very excited about that. That should be coming out fairly soon, I hope. And I'm really curious to see what he would consider luxury items. I know he did a lot of filming on trail this year. Yeah, that'd be cool to see. And then last but not least is Clean Turkey. Clean Turkey is a person I met on the trail who happens to be a local. We hiked a good portion of the trail together. She's definitely a lightweight hiker, and she's planning on a couple more hikes coming up. So I'd like to see what she had on her PCT hike that would be considered luxury items, and I'd like to know if those items are going to change for her upcoming hikes that she has planned. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you next time.